Yordan Alvarez is reporting more hand soreness. He's going to be shut down from baseball activities again, according to Dana Brown, who runs the front office. They were hoping that he was going to get going against some live pitching at their spring training complex and maybe see him back within a week or so. That's not going to be the case. And Jeremy Peña went down a couple days ago. That's a lot. For a team that still is thriving and flying, we've been talking about them a lot this week. That's bad news.
Why can't they figure it out?
Well, they didn't figure it out initially.
Well, initially they thought it was a strained muscle. I've never heard of a strained muscle in a hand before. And then they found out it was broken. But they didn't do the scans till weeks later. I don't understand. You're a big league team. You have every doctor, every hospital at your disposal to do whatever scans you want to do. Why didn't they do this from the jump? And listen, I've been through this. I broke my hand once and took 2 weeks for them to figure out that my hand was actually broken, and because they had to do a bone scan. This is in the minor leagues. Like, they didn't have any, it was different. This is 30 years ago. Nowadays, you can go to you're the Astros, Jim Crane probably owns a hospital that can do the MRI for them, right? They get you right in, you do the MRI, you do the bone scan, you do the dye where it lights up if there's a break in there. Like, I feel like they could have figured this out. Now it's been months.
I don't get it. I think something's going on there. There's been weird injury stuff.
Something nefarious? Like something like...
No, not like scandalous. I just think there's something. There's something to the story, because for a team that's so successful, this seems to be the one spot where it takes a PR hit. He's got this injury. Just kidding. He's got this injury, setbacks. Obviously, everybody's body is different. We don't know exactly what's going on behind the scenes, partially due to HIPAA laws. But this just seems to pop up with the Stros a lot. I mean, Chandler Rome's been documenting this pretty good. We don't get this level of
crypticness.
Yeah, from most teams.
Because it's come up a lot, he's got a hand thing. Or Kyle Tucker last year had the leg injury.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you're saying because it happens more often, you think they're trying? Like, you think there's an advantage to it? I don't think there's an advantage to it. Or is it
then why aren't they just saying what's going on when it was happening?
Don't know.
So then
Maybe
they should say,
efficiency.
"Hey, I guess they somewhat said, hey, we totally missed." Well, then you need to evaluate why did we miss on injuries in back-to-back years?
Nobody wants to tell people what they're not good at.
But I think that would help you a lot.
Though? You ask the Astros, they're going to tell you the opposite of what you just said, Scott. So
which is what?
That they give the information that they're given, and that's what they give out.
That's fine. That part's fine. I'm not blaming the middleman.
But then there's people
I'm just saying, where's that info coming from, and why have there been misses like this? And if there are, just come out and say, hey, you know what?
The Angels had a miss with Rendon a couple years ago, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not blaming the Angels.
Wait,
remember he said they kept saying he had a bruise, and he said he had a fracture.
Same
thing as Kyle Tucker.
Did we find out that it was really a fracture?
Well, that's what he said.
HIPAA laws.
You can't talk about it.
Saying what we ever
That's a totally
out.
different case. That's not fair. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think that they ever said, nope, he's right, he's got a fracture.
Why don't we just do like they do in the NHL? Upper body injury, lower body injury. Why do we have to be so specific?
I think NHL has actually changed that now.
Have they?
But I'm not sure.
I just think Astros fans get very frustrated. They also have high expectations. They've had a good team for a long time.
But the guy can't play, he can't play.
That's
no doubt. They just feel like, A, why are they missing? And B, why is the info sometimes kind of mysterious?
How does that change a fan's opinion of Yordan Alvarez? He's hurt. Yordan can't play. Why do they need more information? He can't play. Are you going to make the judgment that, he's soft because it's a hand injury? There's a bunch of tiny little bones and all that stuff in there that sometimes you miss on bone scans, on all that stuff.
No doubt. I know one, right? So Corey Seager, going into last year, ended up having some type of, hernia surgery or something really late because they didn't catch it. He was feeling weird for a while, and they caught it later. I think he went to someone else and they caught it. This isn't like the Astros are the only ones. This stuff happens all the time. It just has happened in back-to-back years to their superstars, and fans are not going to go so in-depth on what's going on. They're just, social media ablaze, or even just step foot in Houston right now, and they're like, Sweep out the medical staff. What's going on here?
What about the Dodgers? They got dudes going down. It's like, we had Glasnow come on and be like, hey, you know what? I probably would have pitched through this. Like, we're not talking that way about the Dodgers. Like, you win, it saves everything. You're winning.
They are winning.
Astros are winning.
That's what I'm saying. It saves everything. So to me, it's a non-story until we find something, until Drellick or Ken Rosenthal comes up with something that's, I don't think Drellick's allowed to talk to the Astros too much anymore, but they come up with something that says something like, hey, you know, they're covering this up or covering, like the Padres. The Padres trainer, he still kept his job. The dude that was
hiding info. Was it him? He was the one hiding it, or was he instructed to hide it?
Wow, that person kept his job. Preller kept his job too.
Yeah, that's different. That was them trying to gain an advantage in the trade
market. And I don't think there's an advantage here. I don't think you're losing.
I'm not saying there is. I'm just like, do you think there's anything going on there? I'm just trying to play the conspiracy theory game.
I don't.
You just think medical staff missed stuff back-to-back years, which did hurt Yordan this year because they were rehabbing him for a different injury. That's a real thing. Oh, hey, you're good. Do this. Next step this. Wait, I'm still feeling off. Oh, crap. We missed something.
Maybe as a player, you know when there's stuff that's going on.
Okay. Then it's nothing. But we'll post this, and we'll see if Astros fans jump in with other thoughts, and I'll look for the comments, and then we can do a part 2 to answer some questions, a Q&A with your 3 favorite doctors. Hey, this episode is sponsored by Huel, so I'm going to take a sip while Todd Father tells you about Huel. And Todd Father, you asked me, when should I drink it?
Yeah,
what did I tell you?
Really, it's the best thing for you. Before a workout, after a workout, whatever you're feeling. Like sometimes I'll just drink this just because it tastes that good. The flavor is very good. It's going to make you feel, it's going to fill you up too. Good protein, and it's very appetizing. So for you people out there who are starting to work out or have been, drink this. You're going to feel very much energized and very much full, which is a great thing.
Yeah, people that are having problems, not having enough time to eat their meals, Huel for you. Or a little post-workout protein punch, Huel for you. Start saving time and money without compromising your nutrition today with the FT offer for new customers. 15% off using the code FAL at Huel.com. 15% for new customers using FOUL at Huel.com. See our description for the terms and conditions. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try Huel today for complete nutrition.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.